before yesterday and the day before and today, and try something new. I haven't even looked at the Psalm of the day, Psalm 69 today, so I'm going to receive it and offer something with you together live in this moment. And I'm also using a different kind of technology here, so to get this one out today. That's all an experiment. Psalm 67, I actually wrote this line after I heard Reb Zalman of blessed memory teach in a week-long course called Deep Ecumenism about overcoming the triumphalism, this notion of chosenness as better than, or in the end, they'll get theirs. And every tradition, almost all traditions, all fundamentalisms can lean this way, that we'll show you in the end when Messiah, Maitri, Avatar, whomever comes, you'll see, or science will win the day, whatever it is. All of these paths and ways keeping a very high degree of surface tension. And he took this line from Psalm 67 and understood it in the traditional way, Lada'at ba'aretz dakecha b'chol goyim yeshuatecha, so that everywhere in the world will know your way, God's way, the Jewish way, the Torah way, whatever, and that all nations, b'chol goyim yeshuatecha. Now, goyim, nations, is often heard, seen, understood in a derogatory way. But goyim just means nation, other group. But he inverted this and helped us understand within all ways, within all nations, within all paths. And this was part of his dialogue, made famous by the book, The Jew and the Lotus, his dialogue with His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. All nations, all peoples have their own angel, have their own way of connecting. And in the body of spirit, in the body of consciousness of the world's faiths and religions, each path, kol netilot hashalom, all ways get to the same source. And so to know that way, to know your way, is to know that all ways are one way. Go to the one. Landa ba'aretz dakecha b'chol goyim yeshuatecha Da'at ba'aretz dakecha b'chol goyim yeshuatecha kiviti havaya Yeshuatecha kiviti havaya Da'at ba'aretz dakecha b'chol goyim yeshuatecha Da'at ba'aretz dakecha b'chol goyim yeshuatecha kiviti havaya Yeshuatecha kiviti havaya So may we continue to explore and find divinity within all of these paths, these technological paths, these invisible connections that are real connections, to bring Yeshua, to bring freedom, healing, redemption, safety for all. So Psalm 68, I can't remember if it's the Kotzker Rebbe or maybe the Kamarna who asks the question, why is it called Matan Torah, the giving of Torah, and not Kabbalat Torah, the receiving of Torah? That word Matan, gift, is in the present, that he teaches, we understand that Torah is always being given, revelation is always happening, and in each moment, in each way, in each person, in each breath, there's a possibility to receive the present, the eternal, the divine in each moment. I loved how Philip Shepherd put it Updating Heraclitus, who said you could never step in the same river twice, Philip Shepherd says it's impossible to even breathe into the same body twice. We're constantly, physiologically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, electromagnetically re-becoming in each moment. So Zeh Sinai, this Psalm 68, has this line, Eretz Rasha'a af shamayim natfu mipnei Elohim Zeh Sinai. The earth trembled, the sky rained because of God. Yon Sinai, this is Sinai. Zeh Sinai, this moment is Sinai. Each moment is potentially earth shaking and sky opening. The psalm continues with this notion of Geshem Nidavot, bountiful or generous rain, Gashmiut. If we're generous with the physical givens of the world and generous with ourselves, there's a possibility to be penetrated by divinity, by the dream of life. Zeh Sinai. So again, I think I said this in a previous sharing. If I come back to a verse, I haven't sung this since yesterday, so I'm not sure if it's going to even be the same again. Zeh Sinai, 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 Zeh Sinai. Eretz Rashav Shamayim Natfu Zeh Sinai, Zeh Sinai. Eretz Rashav Shamayim Natfu Zeh Sinai, 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 Zeh Sinai. Eretz Rasha of Shamayim Natfu Zeh Sinai, Zeh Sinai. Eretz Rasha of Shamayim Natfu Zeh Sinai, 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 Zeh Sinai. Zeh Sinai, Zeh Sinai, Zeh Sinai, Zeh Sinai. Zeh Sinai, Zeh Sinai, Zeh Sinai, Zeh Sinai. In which ways is the earth trembling, quaking, shouting, making a ra'ash? In what way is the world of the domem, the silent ones, actually speaking, subtly speaking, in the bones, in the blood, in the body? How are the heavens dripping, dropping? What is the gift of the moment? So Psalm 69, like I said, I'm doing something edgy for myself. I haven't looked at this Tehillim yet, so I'm going to try to do this with you, see if this works. Going over to our friends at Sefaria and checking out Psalm 69. Lamnatseach al Shoshanim LeDavid, for the leader on Shoshanim. This is Chag, the holiday of roses, I think this is called in Persia, where We're getting ready for Shavuot when it says that this normally barren, humble hill received Torah and became blossoming. Hoshini Elohim ki va'u mayim ad nafesh. Deliver me, I have come nearly drowning. I'm sinking into the slimy deep and find no foothold. I have come into the watery depths. The flood sweeps me away. I'm going to jump over to Robert Alter's translation here too. Rescue me, God, for the waters have come up to my neck. I have sunk in the slime of the deep, and there is no place to stand. I have entered the watery depths. Bati v'ma'amake mayim. That's a nice word. V'ma'amake. Amke mayim. And the current has swept me away. Ushibolet shitafatni. I am exhausted from calling out. My throat is hoarse. My eyes fail from hoping for my God. More numerous than the hairs of my head are my unprovoked foes. My destroyers grow strong, my lying foes. What stolen should I then give back? God, you know my folly, and my guilt is not hidden from you. Let not those who hope for you be ashamed through me, Master, O Lord of armies. Let those who seek you be not disgraced through me, God of Israel. Because for you I have borne reproach, disgrace has covered my face. Estranged I have been from my brothers, and an alien to my mother's sons. For the zeal of your house has consumed me, the reproach of your approachers has fallen on me. Give me 10 minutes. And in fasting I wept for my being, it became a reproach for me. I made sackcloth my garment and became for them a byword. I was the talk of those who sit in the gate, the drunkard's taunting song. But I, prayer to you, O Lord, come in a favorable hour. Va'ani tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon Elohim berov chastecha haneni be'emet ishecha. Well, I have a melody for that. If that could come in handy, I can just resort to that. Hatzileni mitit. Rescue me from the mire that I not drown. Let me be saved from my foes and from the watery depths. Let the water's current not sweep me away, and let not the deep swallow me. Let not the pit close its mouth on me. Answer me. Aneni Adonai ki tov chastech rov rachamecha pnei elai. And it's interesting, this verse. So earlier, va'ani tefilati lecha Adonai ratzon Elohim berov chastecha. Elohim in the Kabbalah is understood as the side of God's judgment. We're calling on the side of chesed, of kindness, berov chastecha, asking that the judgments be sweetened. And here again, aneni avaya ki tov chastecha. And hide not your face from your servant, for I am in straits. Hurry, answer me. V'al taster panecha me'avdecha ki tsar li maher aneni. Korva el nafshi ge'ala le'man oivai padeni. Come near me, redeem me because of my enemies, ransom me. It is you who know my reproach and my shame and disgrace before all my foes. Reproach breaks my heart. Chorpa shovra libi. I grow ill, I hope for consolation, and there is none, and for comforters, and do not find them. I want to apologize for my speeding through these holy words, these deep words. I could at any moment be interrupted, as you may have overheard, by a child awaiting a Shavuot gift. I bought them an ice cream maker, which I thought was an appropriate Shavuot gift. And of course, they're wondering when it will open. And for comforters, I do not find them. Vilam nachamim lo matzati. They gave for my nourishment wormwood, and for my thirst they make me drink vinegar. May their table be before them a trap, and their allies a snare. Yeah, here's that angry, spiteful voice of the Tehillim. May their eyes grow dark, too dark to see. May their loins perpetually shake. Fierce, fierce. pour out upon them your wrath, and your blazing fury overtake them. Shfoch alehem zamecha, similar to the Haggadah. May their encampment be laid waste, and their tents may no one dwell. For whom you struck, they pursued, and they recounted the pain of your victims, had guilt upon their guilt. Let them have no part in your bounty. Let them be wiped out from the book of life. Oy. Among the righteous, let them not be written. But I am lowly and hurting. The views of this programmer do not necessarily reflect on the broadcaster. Your rescue, Lord, will protect me. Yeshuatcha Elohim tisagveni. Let me praise God's name in song. Ahalala Shem Elohim Bashir Agad Lenu Vetodah. And I will extol him in thanksgiving. And let it be better to the Lord than oxen, than a horn bull with its hooves. Lowly that have seen him rejoice. To those who seek God, let their hearts be strong. For the Lord listens to the needy, and his captives he is not despised. Let heaven and earth extol him. So what I'm doing here is I'm reading things that touch me and then seeing how the Hebrew touches me. Sometimes I do it in the other way. Yehalaluhu shamayim va'aretz yamim v'chol romes ram. I like that. Yehaluhu shamayim va'aretz yamim v'chol romes ram. I might come back to that one. I'm going live right now, so you need to keep the noises down. Okay. For God will rescue Zion and rebuild the towns of Judea, and will dwell there and possess it, and the seed of his servants will inherit it, and those who love his name will dwell there. V'zera avadav yinchaluha ve'ohavei shemo yishkenuva. Okay, so I'm going to go back here to calling on something. Ve'anit tfilat chavaya ratzon, verse 14. And I'm going to stop sharing and bring it over here. This is in our daily prayer. Let's do that. Okay, excuse me, hon. Let me say this as we come into community. Matavu Alecha Yaakov. How good is it to come together, to gather, to come into your tent. Mishkenotecha Yisrael. It's calling on the ancestors, Yaakov and Yisrael. And we ask, we yearn ve'ani tfilati lecha v'ya'ed ratzon, that our prayer should be at the right time, the right frequency, and that my very self, ani tfilati lecha et ratzon, that I should harmonize and vibrate like a guitar string, like an instrument string, that's wholly attuned to ratzoncha, to your will. Let thy will be done in the abundance of the kindness that comes even from the place that seems like harsh judgment. Ve'ani tefilati lecha havaya et ratzon ve'ani tefilati lecha havaya et ratzon Elohim berov chastecha Aneini be'emet ishecha Elohim berov chastecha Aneini be'emet ishecha You want a drum? ואני תפילתי לך. May I be my prayer. הוויה את רצון. ואני תפילתי לך. הוויה את רצון. אלוהים ברוב חסדך ענני באמת נפשך אלוהים ברוב חסדך ענני באמת נפשך באמת נפשך ואני תפילתי לך. הוויה את רצון ואני תפילתי לך. הוויה את רצון. So Chag Sameach, my bracha for me and for you, for all of us, is that we find the Eight Ratzon, the right frequency, the right time. Time is now. The right way of synchronizing with ourselves in ways that feel liberatory and guilt-free and shame-free and align with the forces of life that are bringing compassion and harmony and health and beauty for all of the children, all of us children, the whole world, all creatures. May it be a healthy and holy day for all.